Customers looking to get an estimate to have their back walls taken out and reinstalled. I bid on this last year, and we are bidding on this again. It's slightly changing. So I forget what the material is, so let's go back and look at the material from our last proposal. So we're going to use the same material. I think we bid it with both Fond du Lac and with Chilton, and so let's make sure that we reflect the price change of the material costs that we have. So, all right, so we have got a wall that's coming along here, and we're going to call this it's 4 feet tall for 20 feet, which is out to here. At which point it's going to step down to 2.5 feet for 25 feet, and that 25 feet comes around, and now we're going to actually come to the side that we have over here. And we're just going to basically, we're going to cut into the yard a little bit, and it's going to basically end around here. We might do a little bit of a return just to help hold things into place, but we'll call this a 4-foot return at max, and the 4-foot return is going to step down. The footprint is also changing. We're not going to go quite as far back as it currently is. We're going to come off, so the face of the wall is going to start like halfway into that cinder block now, and it's only going to come out as far as the plastic, and it's going to be curved. So it's going to kind of S around here and through this area right in here. We are also going to put in, let's call it 5 steps, 5 3-foot wide Fond du Lac or Chilton steps, whichever material they choose. And it's going to come through the wall and bring them up to here. So as we curve this around, whatever makes the most amount of sense to kind of aim it back up into the main part of the yard. We might consider maybe curving the steps into it. They were open to just about anything. So as it comes around here, the steps will just come through here. All right, so 20 feet long at 4 foot tall, 25 feet long at 2.5 feet tall. So it'll step down for a bit through there, but that's how we're going to bid it. All right, so then also we're going to bid for an irregular Fond du Lac or Chilton patio over here with a fire pit. So we'll call the footprint, it's going to be kind of circular. Let's call it 14 feet left to right and 11 feet deep. And originally it was going to be 14 feet a circle with a 4-foot wide or 4-foot diameter fire pit. But they said they don't necessarily want it to come this far into the yard. Everyone sits on the far side of it. So it's not going to be centered on that patio. It's going to be pulled closer to the yard. So 14 feet left to right, 11 feet front to back, and a 4-foot diameter fire pit in the middle. And we're just going to take the same material that we have here and just kind of create a little circle in it. Nick and I can discuss how we want to build it, but we'll probably end up using like edge rock or something along those lines. It's going to be maybe 6-ish inches above grade. So it's not going to be terrible, like the bulk of it is going to be below grade. So we'll be able to hide a lot of the ugly part of the stone. So we'll just have to figure out the top part. All right. So that's going to be a separate line item. So we've got the wall with the steps, and then the patio is a separate line item. And then we need to give them Lisa Schmidt's information, because on the side of their house, right along here, they're trying to decide what they want to do. They've got some landscaping that they want done, but for the time being, we're going to bid a walkway, a stepper path going through here, and we're going to split this apart as well. I forgot to get this measurement first, but it's going to come. Grip on too. Let me pause this, and I'll come back. All right, so this is 45 linear feet from black plastic here to black plastic up there. So we're going to bid to have steppers, just individual steppers coming through here. That's going to be the first part of this side, and the second part is to put in edge rock. So I think I said 45, right? Yeah. So it'd be 45 on either side, filled in with some sort of aggregate. Let me just paste this off. I'm going to tell you how many steppers that will be in here, just real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's call it 20 steppers. So we're going to have 20 steppers that go through this area. We're going to call these 18 to 24 inch steppers. If we put in the edge rock, they will be 3 feet apart. So that way they can fit in between, and it'll look like more like a path. So I think that's it. The priority is obviously the wall that they have right here, with the secondary priority being the patio, and the third priority being this over here. And we need to give them Lisa Schmidt's number, because I'd really like her to come up with her landscaping plan before we decide what is going to happen on this side over here.